Hey YouTubers and YouTubies. Sorry, I'm fixing my camera. It's week post-op 7. 7 weeks ago I had gastric sleeve. So let's start with the numbers. I weigh 284. Seriously? I don't know how. I am not dropping the weight. I can't even get out of the 280 market. Okay? That's where I was day of surgery. I can't even get out of that. And I've gained 4 pounds. Now that's dependent on the time of day, so I'm thinking it's a lot of water gain. My feet have been swollen like it's almost that time of the month. But still, if I didn't have the water gain, I'm still at 280. Now, this really stresses me out because a lot of you look to me for inspiration, and in some way I'm your pinnacle of success for gastric sleeve, and I'm not a success. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I drink my protein shake almost every single morning. It takes me hours to finish it. As a matter of fact, this morning I started at 8 with it, and at 3 in the afternoon I finished it. And I had about, I don't know, 24 ounces of water to 2 scoops of protein, and it took me forever to get it done. Well, of course, then a couple hours later, I want to have something to eat. So I would normally go and, get some protein of some sort, like ground turkey or whatever. I'd get some protein and then be eating some protein and not just drinking protein. Well, you know what? I'm back on my full liquid diet. I am going to meet my doctor in a month for my second follow-up, and I haven't lost any weight, and I don't know why. And last week when I did my follow-up, the very next day on Tuesday, I went to Oklahoma City Zoo, because I live in Oklahoma, and I was there walking around for 4.5 hours. Now, we're not talking where I walked and I sat down for 30 minutes, and I'd walk a little and sit down for another 20. I walked more than I sat. I might have sat down 3 times. Seriously. 4.5 hours of walking. My feet and my body were so sore for days afterwards, I couldn't stand it. And you know what my weight was? 280. Frustrated. That's where I'm at. Don't know why this isn't working. I don't hardly eat anything. The only thing that would be different is the fact that I'm not an aggressive exerciser. But then, for most people who have bypass or even lap band, the weight just drops off of them. Is this something unique to sleeve? Because I don't recall that, and websites don't say it. They say that the weight loss after surgery is equatable to a bypass surgery. So, I don't get it. But anyway, that's the update for the weight. Yay! Okay, on to other news. Mother's Day was Sunday. I got to go out and have a salmon steak and 2 vegetable skewers at Logan's Roadhouse. I drank water, or I had water. I didn't actually drink it with my meal, but, I had a little bit before and then a little bit after. And I got some gifts. Some movies that were $5 a piece at Walmart that I'd picked out, and and two of these cups. One is this big and one is the next size down at Walmart as well. My family's cheap. I don't care. I got 2 cards, and I Oh, and this. I got this, and this came later. This came after I got home. It's a monkey. Monkey pillow. See? And when you squeeze them, I know I'm a goofball, but I like it. Anyway, and it's purple, which is my husband's favorite color, so it's sort of like a combination of the two things. Thought that was nice. So Mother's Day came and went, and I had a good one. I hope everybody else had a really good one. Except for one other part of it that I'm going to get to. The other thing that happened, and I'm going to let you know because if she watches the video, I'm sure she'll leave a comment. I've taken her off. She was one of my friends from a long time ago, one of my best friends from like high school. And we had lost contact ages and ages and ages ago. Got reconnected through classmates. We were on Facebook for a few years together, and then the other day something happened, and she goes off on my profile and talks about me in just some of the most horrible ways that a friend would discuss somebody else, talking about how I was a liar and I was putting her in harm's way, that I would divulge her personal information. And you know what? I've gone through a lot of crap with her. And I was like, you know, you're right. If this people that you're worried about come to me, I'm liable to tell them because you're being a complete, total jerk to me. And I blocked her. Blocked her from my Facebook account. Took her off my YouTube account. Took her off my blog site and said, I've had it. I'm done with it. So part of Mother's Day was fighting back and forth with this girl who, after I blocked her, decided to go to my husband to go talk to him and try to get to me through him. And he told her that he was not playing this game, that she would have to find another way to get to me, whatever. So then she decides, like a stalker, that's right, Mary Hahn, I called it like I see it, to bother my sister-in-law. She might become my first hater on my YouTube channel. Whatever. I'll just block her when she comes on here. I'm not this person that she's talking about. She has gone flippo in the mind. And you know what? I called her toxic because she is. If somebody is in your life and all they do is take from you, whether it be mentally or emotionally, physically, spiritually, monetarily, however it is that they're seizing from you continuously, robbing you of 1, peace of mind, 2, your sanity, 3, your health, because she'd blow my blood pressure up all the time, then these people are considered toxic. And you don't need toxicity in your life. So I cut her loose. Cut her loose. Don't care. If you can't be respectful to me, I understand that you have problems and that we don't get along on a lot of fronts. Because, see, she, I think, remembers the girl from high school, which I am no longer. And I've told her this. I'm no longer this person. I'm a lot stronger, a lot more independent, and I have a voice and I'm very opinionated. She didn't like that. She reminds me of my mother. Criticizes everything I do. I'm never good enough. As soon as I do something that isn't within the scheme of what she wants, and the whole thing started off with her wanting me to lie to these individuals if they bothered to have asked me a question, I'm not going to lie for you. If I don't follow the plan, then I'm the worst human on the planet. And to be honest with you, you can have your opinion about me all you want. I really don't care about your opinion. You don't need to come on my page and influence everybody else who already know me. And your influence doesn't matter. It just shows what kind of a crazy wacko you happen to be. See, I'm telling you, she's going to be my first hater because she already is. She'll come on my YouTube channel and she's going to hate me. I guarantee it. She'll come on there. So look through the comments frequently on this one, and look for Twig Jackson or Twig Hahn or Han Jackson or whatever her name is today, And her name is Mary, okay? And her maiden name was Han. And she wants to use her maiden name as her first name and her last married name, she's remarried again, as her new last name. And she's married again, and I don't care. I'm going to tell everybody. I don't care. We're not connected anymore. There's no allegiance with you anymore. Okay, Mary? And I'm going to call you Mary, and I don't care if you don't like it. Anyway, she's out of my life. For the most part. She still makes comments on her page about me. Still. A whole day later, she's still commenting about me. She's obsessed with me. And I'm telling you, it's weird because she connected to my son, and then she connected to my son's best friend, and she'd leave these random comments on their page. And I'm like, can you please not even bother them? You have no business being in their business. First off, you're not anybody to my son. You're my son's mother's friend. Where you come in doesn't make any sense to me because you're not the one who takes care of him. So you just need to learn how to pull back and allow what happens between him and his world happen. And you don't need to think that you can solve everything just because you happen to be connected to that. Okay, so this same person has visited one of her daughters and has a grandbaby and left, from what I understand, that home in shambles of an emotional crisis because the son-in-law didn't like her, the daughter's upset with her, or was at the time, and so she leaves a wake of tragedy where she goes. Then recently, this just happened, not, what, 2-3 weeks ago, she goes off to the new husband, whose name is Terry. She goes off to his daughters, wherever they are in Nebraska, I guess, and the daughter gives birth to premature twins. And within the time frame that she's visiting, she decides that this couple, this young man and this young woman, are not capable of raising these twins, and proceeds to try to get these children from these people. Okay, she's living in a camper. Okay? In a camper. The size of a small van. She's got 7 dogs in the camper. She has my dogs, as a matter of fact. My dog Pumpkin and my dog Bumper. I gave them to her when she visited me, and she has them, and Pumpkin had 10 puppies, so now there's some puppies over there. And a cat and 2 humans, and she's trying to get these babies. Okay, I don't understand. You know, she is to me, and my mom said it years and years and years ago when we had dropped our lost contact, that she's crazy. Now, I'm not certified to deem that a legitimate thing, but she sure is acting like it when she starts to go to people that I'm connected to and bother them to try to get to me. To tell me stuff. And you got my phone number. You've got my email. Email me. And you're not the end-all be-all to humanity in the world. I'm sorry to tell you that your narcissistic ways don't jive with my being. I don't like people who are self-centered, okay? I don't like it because there's no room for you in their little world of them. I'm one of these people who shares. Obviously, I do because I've got this video. Okay, I've got this channel where I'm sharing everything that happens to me with you. Now, if I was a narcissist, it would always be only about me. Only, I guess my channel is, because it is about me, but I respond to other people's comments and, you know, encourage them, and, well, I do shout-outs, hello. I got to do one, as a matter of fact, for Leslie Losing It. She burned a DVD for me, a Zumba DVD, and I have to thank her for that. I haven't done it yet. I hadn't done the Zumba DVD, but I have to thank her for that, because that she didn't have to. Oops, I should stop my video now. I'm way over time. But anyway, if I want to continue, there'll be a part 2. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.